Okay, so
I think we're good to go.
We're good to go. We're up here at the top of the Dragon, and we are doing a review on Ethan's 2019 Mini John Cooper Works. Now, as you can see, it is in Starlight Blue, and I mentioned this is going to be a better review than the one I did at NOLA because that one was crap. It has the Alcantara with red cloth interior, very, very nice. Piano black interior trim. Lots of piano black all across the entire car. The door handles, the gas cap, the trim on the front bumper and hood. This nice black hood scoop. This finishing rod in black as well. Black trim rings. It's a very, very, very nice car, wouldn't you say, Ethan?
Yes, I love it a lot.
And what wheels are these? These are an 18x8 OZ, what were they?
Hyper GT.
Hyper GTs, and they fit the car incredibly well. Now, you recently upgraded your brakes. Which ones did you get?
These are DBA brakes, Disc Brakes Australia. They're the 5000 series, so they're two-piece rotors. The intercooling vanes are extremely unique. I think they've got a patent on those. I've got EBC yellow stuff pads to go along with that. So overall, really good improvement from stock.
And I'm sure the stopping power is pretty good on these.
Yes.
So you have Firestone 225 4018s?
Yes.
Very nice. So you said you had a little bit of rubbing in the back, but otherwise not terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's self-clearance at this point.
Yeah. Now, it's a great looking car. Now I know it's lowered, and it's lowered on my old lowering springs, I believe. The NM Engineering lowering springs, I believe.
Yes.
I can't remember what they're called, Alpha Springs or something like that. But really good spring, and even with 30,000 miles on them, we put them on your car and they're doing pretty good. Very good, actually. This is just a beautiful car. Starlight Blue is a nice color. Now, you didn't do anything to the exhaust as far as I know?
So I do have a downpipe and a secondary cat delete,
okay.
But I still have the factory resonator, muffler, and everything.
Oh, good. So what's under the hood? So he's done a little bit of work under the hood. Now, if you notice, the car looks really shiny. He also got it detailed recently, which I'm a little jealous of because mine's not been detailed. He does have a cold air intake. Now, love them or hate them, it's not terrible. That's a good thing.
I basically just got it for the sound.
He got it mainly for the sound, yeah.
Doesn't do much.
And it's an NM Engineering one as well, and NM Engineering makes good intakes, so nice stuff there. How much horsepower? Because I know it's tuned, and I believe the tuner was the guy who does the JCW racing team cars. So
yes,
he tuned your car, I believe.
So he flashed a tune for me at New Orleans, I believe. I think it's around 260 wheel horsepower.
Wow. 260 wheel, what's the torque like?
Probably about 270, 280 wheel.
280? That's pretty decent torque. That's pretty quick for these cars. So 0 to 60 times are obviously markedly improved, and overall performance is drastically improved. Plus, listening to it from the rear, lots of pops and crackles.
Yeah.
Getting all sorts of pops and crackles out of it. So yep. That's the best part of this whole thing. Now, he's added some stickers. There's his Instagram handle if you want to go follow him on Instagram. He also has all the racetracks here. Unfortunately, one of these racetracks, I believe, is not completed yet, and that's the other half of NOLA. So.
Yep. So other than what we've already talked about with the car, I've got a Forge Motorsport short shifter. It's about a 40% reduction, but that's variable. You can have it anywhere from 15% to 40%.
And he also added a thing in here that I am rather fond of. I had this in my last Mini, the phone holder. Now you can buy these on eBay, and it just slots right in above the center screen. Fits nice and snug in there. It comes with double-sided tape, but you actually don't even need the tape, really. It holds itself in there pretty well without it. So that's a great thing, and holds the phone really nice and secure, nice and centered where you want it to be. So great overall there. Now, I noticed you didn't black out the belt line. Is there a reason for that?
So with the new speed wheels that I have, it looks really good with the chrome. I did have a blacked out belt line, but I didn't like it very much.
Okay.
So I took it off.
I've been tempted to take my black belt line off my car, largely because it gets pitted so quickly from rocks and chips and everything, but haven't done it yet.
Yep.
So, any more plans for the car, performance-wise or parts-wise?
I've got several, but I mean, there's only so far you can go with a daily driver.
Exactly.
I've got a 25mm NM rear sway bar.
Oh, nice.
It's back ordered. I ordered it in like the very 1st of January, but it's back ordered until the 28th of this month, June.
Okay.
But it might be longer, who knows?
So eventually.
Yep.
But in the meantime, the car is great. Now, 2 modifications I'd recommend. Pro splitters, which are not that expensive, especially if you get the SMPS ones. So SMPS 2012 makes replica ones, which are not that expensive at all. You can go OEM, but they're a lot more. You can also go and get the Pro diffuser on the back. If you did the GP2 style rear spoiler, you'd have to do something to take this off and change it out.
Yeah, you have to get the Mini 1, like the base model, not even the S.
Yeah.
Get that.
Now, things you didn't know about your Mini, and this is stuff that I love to point out in certain videos, is this spoiler on the JCWs. It looks nice and sporty and everything. It's like, look how aggressive that looks with the notch and everything. There's a reason for that, and it has nothing to do with sportiness. It has everything to do with that antenna right there, because if it didn't have that, it would hit the antenna. So that is why they put the notch there. Now, we did mention presents, Top Gear presents, and I have your present that we're gonna put on your car, maybe to right now, or we can wait until we get down there, and that is the weather stripping to replace the one that your dealership you bought this car from said it did not come with from the factory.
Yep, they said that part did not exist.
Which is a load of crap.
Yeah.
So there is a weather stripping here. It's about 35 bucks. So it's not super expensive. It uses double-sided tape. You just pop it, you just peel the adhesive tape off, and then you just stick it in there and it stays. So easy peasy. But overall, fantastic looking John Cooper Works, obviously. You ever thought of upgrading the headlights, or do you like the chrome?
You know, they're okay. I would like to get them tinted slightly, like how the new ones come tinted.
Yeah, and as a comparison, here's mine behind him. And as you can see, chrome, black, LCI 1, LCI 2. So lots of different changes between the 2 cars, obviously. But both Minis are just as fun to drive. His pops and crackles more than mine does because mine is tuned differently. They try to tune mine for fuel efficiency, which it's a John Cooper Works. I don't understand why they would do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna tune it for fuel efficiency. Why? What is the point of doing that? It gets 1 mpg better than the previous generation did. I should say it gets 1 mpg better than the previous model years did, which is not saying a whole lot, but otherwise very, very nice. So we are finishing up here on the Dragon, and beautiful view. I got stung by something a few minutes ago, and it might have been a fire ant or a sweat bee. And I don't know if Ethan is screwing with me or not because he's done this before.
That's what we called them growing up. So
okay, he says that's what they called them growing up. Okay, he can say whatever he wants. I will reserve judgment until I am told that I am an idiot and that he is lying to me. Because as you all recall, I did mention that he had a love for bridges, and that turned out to be a complete joke. He was pranking me.
I like pranks.
He likes pranks, yeah. But nice view up here, nice road. If you ever come out here to Tennessee and you want to go drive the Dragon, I suggest you do it. Just make sure that these slow-moving vehicles do not block your path. And there are places where they can pull off if they are getting in the way.
And just a reminder for anyone who might be new to the area, new to the Dragon, the most important thing is to stay off of the yellow lines. There are a lot of bikers, they lean around the corners, and sometimes their whole body is over that yellow line. And if you're on that yellow line too, it's not going to end well.
No.
So just make sure you are courteous to others. If someone's behind you, pull off. Just, you know, drive within your limits.
Exactly. So that means if you have to slow down, slow down. Don't feel like you need to drive as incredibly fast. I've found moments on this road where I wanted to slow down, whereas Ethan, on the other hand, can go, I'm not going to even say the speed limit because there could be somebody watching who could get you in trouble for that.
No.
And if you all want to know where his car is, it's a blue JCW, and I blocked out the license plate so you can't see it. But Pretty cool. But anyway, we're gonna head out of here. I want to thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, check out more content on this channel at the end of this video. And as always, life is too short to drive a boring car, so drive a Mini, right?
Yes.
We'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah.